I've been waiting for you.
Hi guys, it's Ruby. Today I want to talk about some Vegas news. I've seen quite a few videos up recently talking about some changes that have been made and some updates from the governor, and a lot of them were false information or spreading false information or spreading opinions, and I feel like that can lead to a lot of confusion. And in the time that we are now, I really wanted to just give a fact-based video on what we actually know and what I have found out coming up soon with the governor's announcement. So this video is just going to be about news that has been stated and nothing else. So let's just get right into it. Let me start by saying Nevada is not going back to phase 1. Nevada is not in phase 1. That is not the case. Nevada has been in phase 2 and is said to remain in phase 2 until at least the end of July. Up until yesterday, the governor announced that as of 11:59 p.m. on Friday, July 10th, bars will be returning to similar restrictions that were laid out in phase 1 if they do not serve food. So bars that do not serve food have to go back to phase 1 like restrictions. So it's a little vague. My understanding would be carry out only. That being said, a vast majority of bars and lounges in hotels do serve food. A vast majority. So what that means as far as how many of them are going to be closed, I would recommend looking on the specific website of the hotel you will be staying at. I have a direct quote from Caesars Entertainment. We reached out to them and they said, "Hi Ruby, per order of the governor, bars that do not serve food will close at 11:59 p.m. tonight until further notice. Drinks will be served on the casino floor and the pool area. Thank you for reaching out." So Caesars has said that any of their bars that are not serving food. The governor went on to say that they are closely monitoring other areas such as pools and gyms. Closely monitoring. So they are not closed. They are not closing. They are closely monitoring. I have also seen people stating that you have to wear a mask in the pool. That's not true. You don't have to wear the mask in the pool. That's not true. So that is the things that I wanted to get out there. Then also, what does this mean for pool parties, day clubs? I have reached out to the VP of operations and he quotes, "Pool venues are still good to go." So they have not received any information that they will need to be closing, according to him. So those are just the facts that I have laid out. Those are what has been said. I just have received a lot of questions from friends, and I've seen a lot of reports and a couple of comments on my videos saying everything's closing again anyway, everything is closed again anyway. That is not what has happened. As of right now, bars not serving food will have to go back to carry out. There is no word on how long, but that is what has been said. I want to keep this just as unopinionated as possible, but I will say that this is definitely something that we're going to be keeping a close eye on as it goes forward. Myself and a bunch of my friends have a trip planned for August, about 5 weeks from now. And I've been getting a lot of concerned messages from my friends asking if we need to cancel our trip. And so the reason I'm making this video is for those of you who have upcoming trips to decide for yourself if you need to cancel or what this means for you. If you are not somebody who goes to just regular bars, this doesn't affect you. If you're planning to go to the pool and gamble, as of right now, this does not affect you. So I want that to be clear. Also, as I stated in a previous video, masks are mandatory in Las Vegas. Right now, there is a mask mandate for you to wear a mask in Las Vegas. You don't have to wear it when you're sitting down to eat or in the pool. I'm trying to keep it neutral, but at the same time, I want to try to be a little bit positive here and just say that this is not a shutdown. We are not going back to phase 1. I want to try to be a little bit positive because I do know that negative videos and negativity and fear tend to get views, and people tend to watch it and people tend to talk about it, and it seems to sell. And I don't want people thinking that their entire trip is canceled when that's not what the actual information is. So when we were there in June, in the beginning of June, it was before the masks went into effect. The masks went into effect while we were staying there. And we had a really lovely trip and we had a great time. And any of the bars or lounges we visited all served food. So all the ones that we went to would still be open according to these guidelines. Except maybe Fat Tuesdays. But Fat Tuesdays is carry out only anyway. So I would think they would just operate the same according to these guidelines. I'm hoping to have another really lovely time in August, but we will obviously be monitoring and playing it by ear. For any of my new subscribers, I just got like a huge wave of subscribers, and I just want to say thank you so much for taking the time to hit that subscribe button. Trying to still build a channel and trying to go on with life during all of this is hard, and I really appreciate the support that you guys have put out. I really appreciate you taking the time to subscribe. That means a lot to me, and thank you for being here. I am planning to just release some more videos about our trip and how our trip went and some more fun content. So if there's anything you want to see from our trip, please let me know, and I'm hoping our next upcoming trip can still happen. So thank you so much, and I'm hoping to see you guys all again in my next video. So see you then.